All right, just real quick, Mr. Knight and Mr. Strickland are going to be here next month for our meet and greet plan, and we just want to go through real quickly what that plan is so that there's no confusion when they show up. As usual, it's our goal to provide each candidate a fair and equal opportunity to get their message out and for you, the community, to hear it. As a result of the primary, both congressional candidates were invited to participate in the September 17th meeting, and as of right now, both Mr. Knight and Mr. Strickland have accepted to attend. We don't endorse. We're a 501c3, so we do not endorse. Canyon Country Advisory Committee, as an organization, will not provide any candidate endorsements or analysis of content. Members of the group might endorse on their own, but we don't do that as an organization. And of course, as usual, the event will be video recorded, and each candidate presentation will be loaded on YouTube, links sent out and provided to everybody so they can watch it if they were unable to attend. Our meet and greet format, pretty much the same, been changed slightly because we only have 2 people. Candidates will be seated at the table in front of the room. Order of seating will be arranged alphabetically by last name. All candidates' presentations will be made from the podium located to the side of the speaker table. Speaker table will be over here. Candidates will come to the podium to speak. The order of candidate presentations will be determined by our famous paper bag lottery. Yes, our bag lady is excited, I can see, and reach in the paper bag and figure out who's going first. A timing device will be provided just like last time. It'll count down the time of each segment, the time remaining for for the whole thing, and it will time the answers. A tone will sound along with the appearance of a visual indication when time has expired. There'll be a moderator who will attempt to keep everybody on time. And candidates are asked to please respect the times allotted. So the first segment will be 35 minutes long, 5 minutes for the candidate to introduce themselves and provide whatever other information they feel is appropriate. An additional 30 minutes from whatever, So, if they only speak for 3 minutes, then there'll be another 2 minutes on that 30. But then for the next 30 minutes will be allotted for questions and answers. Just like last time, a separate microphone will be right up there in front of the room. There'll be a chair for the next person asking a question. And it's going to be in front of the audience, facing the candidates, for the public to directly ask the candidates a question. I don't know any other format in Santa Clarita that does it that way. In this way, it's really a one-on-one. You get to ask the candidates questions. They won't know what's coming. I won't know what's coming, but I'm sure they'll do a great job answering. Only one single-part question will be allowed during each member's turn at the microphone. If you have 2 questions, just get to the back of the line and wait your turn again, and you can ask another question. But this isn't a time when we want you to filibuster the candidates or just continue to ask question after question. To make this fair, candidates will be allotted 90 seconds to answer each question, and they'll have a timer there that'll be showing them. By the way, facing me is a monitor. So when you're as a candidate, you're up here, you'll be looking at the monitor. You'll be seeing the timer in front of you. It'll be on the big board as well, and it'll be in front of the moderator as well. So there won't be any question about what's going on. We want the questions to come from the community. We don't want the questions to come from other candidates or other candidate staff members. So other candidates, election staff members, Santa Clarita City Council members, California state elected officials, and whoever's moderating may not ask questions of any of the candidates. We want the questions to come from the community. We want this to be really grassroots. Yes?
In addition to identifying who you are, I think it would be really helpful for people to identify the community in which they live. Because since this is the Canyon Country Advisory Committee, a lot of people assume that everybody asking questions is from Canyon Country, and I found that that's not the case.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. We can do that.
Thank
At the conclusion of both candidates' question and answer sessions, candidates are going to be given an additional 5 minutes to sum up their participation in the event. Order of that presentation will again be determined by our famous paper bag lottery. You get 2 chances. 2 chances at this. I really like that. And be determined by lottery. So everything, try to be as fair as possible. No one knows what the order is going to be, and that's how it's going to go. Please note that due to video considerations, that's why we're asking the candidates to stay at the podium during the presentation, so we get a good video of this so that we can put it out on the net and people can see it, and then, of course, view it if they can't make the meeting. There won't be any cordless mics. The mic will be the one in the front of the room. All mics will be hot throughout the whole meeting. Don't walk up to the microphone and say something you don't want people to hear, because they're going to hear it. Candidates, as usual, are not allowed to post banners or signs, but there'll be a table at the back of the room where they can bring materials for people to take. And if you're not on our email list and you would like to receive monthly meeting information, sign-up sheet's available in the back of the room. So that's the good. Any questions of how this is going to work?
Not a question, but one more thing. Can we have the emphasis made that it's to be questions, not statements?
Oh, yes, that's what we said.
People come up and give endorsements and give their personal views of things and blah, blah, blah. It really should be questions.
Well, we'll make sure to emphasize that again at the beginning of the meeting.
Thank you.
Okay.